lights, camera, too much action. This one was the most entertaining one I think we've had yet.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think it's my favorite.
I think we genuinely enjoyed watching this one more than any.
I think it's because I think it's because Flabber took a lot of the spotlight this one.
Yeah,
because this was focused on Hillhurst Mansion, so Flab got to be a part of things.
Open up in there in the comic shop, and the kids are doing all the work, and Roland's dad is sitting around. Like,
he's supervising.
Yeah, he's supervising.
Drinking a cup of Joe.
I wrote down he's a great capitalist.
Trip and Van and their giant fucking big gulps.
They come in, say that they're not there to buy comics because their dad gets them right off the press. And they go, we're here to play Lumberjack?
Yeah, and he goes, timber, and then knocks a stack of comics over, and Roland's dad doesn't come grab him by the arm and be like, listen here, you little shit, you're fucking banned, get out of my store.
I wrote down, like, they just proceed to vandalize.
Yeah.
Like,
no, they come in, they harass Heather again, they knock stuff over, and then they're like, and then they drink their big gulps, go to knock over a stand.
Yeah.
Joe holds it up, and it's just like, you guys are fucking pussies.
Yeah.
And
She's
then they
holding
leave
it with one finger, keeping them from pushing it over, and everyone's laughing at them.
Yeah, and then they leave. Because
they
are, in fact...
Big Nano does a fucking kick, sends her shoe flying, and it lands in one of their milkshakes, and he just gets bukkakied.
He gets vanilla milkshake all over his face.
There's going to be a movie being shot in, what's the town?
Charterville.
They have one Transylvania sign, and that's what they use for, like, all their set.
Yeah.
And that's what they were doing. They're mounting that. That's right. So what they say whenever they come upon the production site is mega cool, to which her brother corrects, no, this is totally nitro cool.
Which is the most 90s fucking thing I have ever heard another human being say. He's looking for like a scary looking house, and so it's his cousin slash assistant, PA or whatever that he has.
Assistant director.
That's like handing him the... No, I don't think he's the assistant director. I think he's more of a bitch boy.
Yeah.
I remember because he specifically turned around like, cousin or not, I can replace you.
Yeah, it said the Freddie Prinze Jr.-esque director that they found.
Absolutely looks like every like supporting male character from like the Scream series.
Yeah.
Like,
and
really
he's got the best jacket.
Yeah.
If it ever popped up, it just
says,
gorgeous.
He went to the prestigious famous film school.
Yeah. He's digging through those Polaroids of houses, and he's
like, well, we got one here. This one looks all right. To which he hands him a Polaroid.
So between this, Jaro's there.
Yeah,
she was staking it out. Warps back to their little Toomey place, the catacombs.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, the movie.
Let's go over there and crash it ourselves. To which the big bad comes in and he goes like, all right, what did I tell you guys? Stop getting involved. Go summon another monster. Like, he just outright tells them, quit doing everything you're doing. Go summon a minion that will help us.
What he specifically says is, go to your tomb.
Yes.
Go to your tomb and summon one of our dark minions.
And then they're talking about the issues, and they're like, oh, what about Graxus?
Yeah. Graxus from issue 102.
Yeah,
he was
Noxic.
cool.
Noxic's like, I remember there's this cool guy named Graxus.
That's when we flash back to Hillhurst. The kids are talking to Flabber, freaking out about how
like
our film's going to be filmed here.
Yeah.
And he goes in a daze. Like,
Yeah.
He's got the Looney Tune things around his head, and he's like, oh, what?
A movie?
And then he's like, he gets fucking nuts, and he just does like 100 one-liners and does like costume changes
and does like impressions of different movies.
And I have every single one of those written here. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a flab. Go ahead, punk. Flab my day. E.T. Flab home. I'll get you, Flabby, and your little dog too. Flab, monkeys, flab. Run, Flabby, run.
Okay.
Comes
That
out
one's
and
a
says,
Flabber Gump.
I'm ready for my close-up now, Mr. DeFlab.
And if you've never seen Sunset Boulevard, you absolutely should.
Live long and flabber. And
Live long
flabby. And flabby, sorry.
It'd be better if he said live long and flabber. He didn't. He said live long and flabby. The writers and producers and the guy that plays Flabber got to go ham on this episode. That segment was a solid minute and a half.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And it was great.
Yes.
I loved every minute of it.
Oh, yeah.
We could
every
not
minute and a half
laughing.
of it.
Yeah. After the first two, we had to pause it just to get ready for what we were
It started fucking going. I kept thinking it was going to be like,
Right.
oh, they're going to make one line.
Yeah.
No, No, they did another one.
Oh, he's
No,
still
they did another
going.
one. And then the kids are like, Flabber, we have to get serious. And he does another one.
Yep.
Then they just fucking leave. And he does another one.
Yeah.
Shot him and miss.
I like to imagine that while they were outside figuring shit out,
kept
he was
going.
inside doing that by himself.
That's why all the monsters hate
We're
him
gonna
so
need a bigger
much.
flab.
They walk outside and the crew's already set up.
Yeah.
I
Like
know
they're
this is
ready
an
to go.
abandoned house, but they just move the hell in.
Nobody seems
Like,
to have to need any licenses to do jack shit to this
No.
place.
They just show up. They said we live here, and he's like, "You live in this house." And they're like, well, "No, we live in this town." And he's
Oh.
like, "Oh, I don't.
Well-
Okay, that doesn't affect anything."
Why should I give two shits? Who are you?
No, we know a lot about the houses around here. And he goes, "Great, you'll do great in real estate."
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I love that.
He gets a
At
good
least his
shot.
cousin was nice. He was like, "Yeah, go eat some stuff off craft services table, kids."
Yeah,
Like,
maybe
yeah,
we can be
fun
extras.
way."
And they tried getting him to not film there by. He was like, "Let me guess, it's haunted." And they're like, "No, actually,
The-
it has a leaky roof."
Yeah,
Yeah,
Which like
and he goes, "Boo, fucking who?"
walks in like they don't even exist. As they're looking around the house, we shoot back to the outside of the house, and there's one of the crew members eating a donut, reading a comic. All of a sudden, the comic glows. He throws it on the ground, and Graxus.
Literally crawls out of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Ryan, do you want to describe Graxus?
So he's a neat little buggy, pinchy, crabby dude. He's got a really like triangular, oblongy head.
Kind of a little
Large.
like typhus
Large.
is.
Yeah,
but, like,
huge head.
Twice the size of
Bigger.
Typhus.
He's got the big buggy eyes
Yeah.
and a pincery mouth,
And,
which
like-
we'll later find out hides in a disturbing proboscis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's bad.
mantis-esque things on his arms,
he's
but
first-
he's got
yeah,
human hands.
His
too.
first version Cell. First
Yeah,
form
yeah,
Cell.
yeah.
That's right.
Yes, which is why I asked if he was supposed to look like a cicada. And it's because he looks like Cell, and Cell's a cicada.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got like these weird pincery things and like shoulder mounted laser cannons
Yes.
apparently.
This is my favorite monster design we've gotten so far.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it's the
Way
most
better than Green Cannon Machine.
Cannon Machine.
Green
yeah.
Cannon Machine and Terror Bear.
Like they've all been fun in their
Yeah.
own way,
Yeah.
and they're all like so off the wall. They don't fit any theme at all. So Grexus is this weird first form Cell.
He's like a crustacean
Mantis-looking
anthropod
thing. Yeah.
crab dude, buggy bastard.
Not all one color like Green Cannon Machine.
Mhm.
Some good textures going on in the suit, and we get some good looks at
This is
it.
well done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
get some close-ups and stuff too as well, because, well, they're making a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He-
All of a sudden he's just like a
He's
part
in
of the
Hillhurst.
movie.
Yeah.
Well, because he
They-
comes out and the director sees him, he goes like, "Yeah, I like it. I haven't seen anything like this before. Get in there. You'd be
Yeah.
in the movie." And Crax is like, "Oh, I'll be in the movie. All right."
He just totally rolls with
Rolls with
forgets
it.
everything he
Yeah.
was supposed to be doing.
Came out and was like, "All right, I'm ready to take this place down." A movie? You want me?
Yeah, and in the scene, you know, he's like terrorizing some woman like in his arms. You know, he's just standing there calmly, and then he does action. He's like, "Okay, I'm scaring you, aren't I?"
He's like narrating for
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
So-
She's just
and-
like, "Ah!"
And right before his pincer is on her back, she's probably in severe pain.
Yeah.
Count Fangula comes up behind the crew and is like, "Oh, I
smell
smell
blood."
blood." Yeah,
Yeah.
it's blood. And then they
And,
wrap him up, and then you have
What do they?
So
Frankie.
Roland goes after Count Fangula and he grabs one of like these big like silk things, wraps
runs
him
around
up.
him.
and
Okay. Brain
Drew.
power.
Yeah,
Brain boy.
Brain powers some fancy lingerie onto Frankenstein's face.
Mums, Fangula, Frankenbeans, and Wolfgang, who miraculously just appeared in the room as well. He's like, "You guys, I've seen all this before. Y'all get out of here." To which
Yeah,
Wolfgang
you're
is just like,
derivative.
"Brah," after his like arm or something. He's all, "Hey, watch it, bud. Watch it."
Yeah, he's like, "You're too much in the role." Or,
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
"I've seen this all before."
yeah.
To which, so like they start walking away, and they're like, "Wow, tough guy" or whatever. Fangula just goes, "I saw his last picture. It was not good."
Kicks off the Hillhurst monsters and looks at Graxus and just like, "You are beautiful," and he's like, "Oh, thank you."
Totally loving the attention.
You're not just trying to like invade this place. You're trying to take over the world. I need you to get angry. And so Graxus
Army
starts
screaming at him.
gearing up, just rockets through the roof into the sky.
Ass blast.
Right after he shoots off little red laser blasts.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
whole
All
crew,
around the room.
and no one reacts like it was weird.
One of them
Sorry.
gets hit and his pants fall down
Oh,
because that's
Yeah.
this show apparently has a thing about guys' pants just falling down at any opportunity they
Don't
have.
ask. The Magnivores pop up,
Okay.
and the kids look up like they can see him, but they look up while listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
the
I think
jets
they
are like,
can,
meow,
yeah,
meow.
but it totally looks like they look up and they're like, "Whoa, magnivores!" It's like you're looking at the fucking roof.
Yeah.
You're
You just
inside.
cup your hand to your ear or something. Like,
Yeah.
we need a little more cues. They run out and they transform because
Yeah, and
Song
so our
counter up
song
to
counter
10.
goes to 10.
and it's all the same footage we've seen
Yeah.
before.
They're
Nothing's
rolling
different.
around the
terrorism.
city and everything,
Yeah,
like
they-
just kind of flying around over the roads, not really doing anything.
While they're doing this Magnivore fight, I thought they were going to keep doing movie references because Joe goes, "We're here."
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah.
that was it. That was the only line.
Poltergeist, by the way.
I wrote "crew are idiots," and I don't know what that was referring
So
to.
I'm thinking, so there was a cut during the fight where it went back to the Jara, Noxic, and Typhus at the craft services table.
Right,
Just
they're, like, eating the
chowing
film and
down
stuff.
on
Yeah. Right,
everything,
right.
and
Okay,
they
that's why I wrote it down.
toss like one of the film canisters on, and Typhus is like, "More snacks," and like
Yeah.
eats it, and he's like, "It's bad."
Consumes to still eat
He
it.
proceeds to eat it. Yeah.
Slurps it into
Like
his
spaghetti.
whale head like spaghetti.
Yeah. That effect was gross.
Yeah.
It's really
They're like,
bad.
these movies are so bad they turn to gray as soon as you look
Oh
at
yeah,
them. or
Jara's
something.
an idiot. She like pulls it out. She's like, "It turns to gray."
And Jara was continuing to just throw shit at her face as she does every time she
Yep.
tries to eat anything. And Noxic is the only one getting anything productive out of this exchange.
You know, if that's how she treats her sex life, maybe we should get together.
Just throw salt in that our face, you know?
It was much fun with the ceramic doll.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You may already. Yeah, okay.
Her weirdly shredded biceps.
The suit actor for Jara in this episode is fucking ripped.
Like,
I want my dolls to be able to kill me. That's why I like Child's Play so much.
They pop out of the AVs.
they get,
go down
they
to
get
fight
out and they go to fight him.
Grexus.
Yeah, because he pulls out the super mega Big Daddy from Bioshock
Yeah,
on his
drill
arm.
thing on his arm. Not his normal big
'Cause-
blue sword he has.
Right,
A
'cause-
random, like, 5-pillared drill.
It's a
Right.
step drill.
Yeah,
like, he goes
a
up-
big step drill.
To fight Graxus, and Graxus, his chest just like opens, and the freaking giant.
It's his
like,
face.
Yeah,
his face, his
yeah,
face.
it comes
Like
out
a
of his mouth.
Freaking proboscis comes
Yes,
out and
yes.
just like smacks him.
This is
Right,
especially
right
where
in
he's
their
like
gut.
Cell.
Yeah. Right above the belt of every Beetleborg.
Just penetrates them.
It's horrifying because he just goes for Joe every time.
And
And
whenever-
it's very disturbing. It looks a little bit like a spinal column and
Yeah.
a little bit like the alien xenomorph inner mouth.
Yeah.
God, it does.
And it's horrifying.
It's genuinely terrifying.
Ugh.
And so, he responds with, "Get fucked," and just drills him straight in the chest, and he goes flying off.
Yeah.
We see that same crew member. He's still sitting there. He's eating the donut still and looking at the comic, and it starts rattling in his hand, and it forces
holds-
his arm out. So he holds it out, allows Graxus to go back in, looks at it, looks down, goes, "All right, yeah, no more junk food," and just throws both things away and gets up and walks off.
We jump back to the film crew exiting Hillhurst. Flabber pops up in a spotlight.
And I know this because he says, "Finally, I got in the spotlight."
Which Flabber's fantastic
God.
in this episode. He makes it. The rest of it's fine,
Do you
but
remember,
he makes it.
All I have written down for the last part is Flabberino. I don't know
Because
what
I
that
also
yeah,
wrote
yeah.
Flabberinos.
Yeah.
So he told them, he was like, so after he rocketed out, their cameras kept going.
Oh,
to
yeah.
which they're like, "Do you think it caught our like transformation into the Beetleborgs?" And he goes, "It's a possibility." Drew just goes like, "All right, well, fuck these guys," and just brain powers the film canister open. It all comes flying out. The director just looks at it and goes, "I bet you Hitchcock didn't have days like this," and he couldn't be more wrong, right?
well, I mean, hey, he went to a very good film school. He knows all
He
about
went
Hitchcock.
to famous film school.
Which, to be fair, Hitchcock
Comedian.
may have not had days like that, but everyone who worked for Hitchcock
Definitely
like
had
that.
days like that, dude. Absolutely.
And probably everyone who worked for this director had days like that, on the account that he hired a literal bug monster to harass an actress
Off the
on the
street.
set.